Good evening, class. I'm Professor Hatter. Welcome to evening class here. It's almost midnight. Sorry, it's not almost midnight. It is midnight at this point. And I'm doing some video editing for some other videos that have probably already come out. And I'm looking through my emails because After Effects is having a stroke auto-tracing a circle. And my other video for the definitive City Connect jersey and hats is rendering stuff. So I'm just checking my emails and I see a Clink Room email. Now for me, I don't always buy from Clink Room. There are great designers out there that do make Clink hats like this one. This one is my first and so far only hat. I know I want to get another one in the future sometime because every once in a while there's one that comes out that I'm like, that's great, I need that. Or there's something that I'm like, oh, I should have gotten that one. I got this Lady Liberty one, ordered it back, I believe it was late October, if not early November of 2020. And it arrived in maybe late March. No, it was probably sometime in April. It should have arrived in February or early March, but I got an email eventually saying, hey, we're having some production issues, and I got two options here. One, full refund and a $20 gift card for a future Clink Room purchase, or you can still get a $20 gift card for a future Clink Room purchase, but you can still just wait for your hat. And I'm like, this hat is the closest thing I'll ever have to a 1550 fitted WNBA hat, because the New York Liberty, they have these same colors. Almost not really the same logo, but just the same colors. So that's why I really wanted this hat. And I know Full Count Studios, Joel, he does a lot of Clink hats that I really regret not getting. But I don't always buy from Clink Room, so I saw this email from Clink Room, and I saw the headline, a production update from the Clink Room founder. And I am thinking, wow, this must be intense if the founder is coming on. So I'm going to play the video. And Lids and Hat Club fanatics, take notes here. You take some good notes. Take a listen.
What up, Clinkers? This is Casey, founder of the Clink Room, and I wanted to give you a brief Clink update. Clink is only about 18 months old, and it's been a remarkable journey so far. The growth Clink has experienced has been incredible, and it's all thanks to you, the Clinkers who pre-order all of these one-of-a-kind hats, and the designers that keep dreaming up these incredible designs. We are so grateful that you trust us to deliver the coolest hats in the world. Now, some of you may have heard that Clink is facing production delays due to continued COVID outbreaks around the world. And it's not just been our production that's been affected. All manufacturing and importing across every industry has been affected. So what are we doing about it? In order to shorten delivery times, we've made some strategic decisions that should speed things up. But even after doing everything we can to speed things up, delays will be inevitable. But here's our promise. Every hat that you have pre-ordered and will pre-order will be delivered to you. Veteran Clinkers know that it's a promise we uphold. And as always, I promise you that it'll be worth the wait. Clink hats are always worth the wait. And look, if you don't want to wait, no problem. Email us at support@theclinkroom.com and we'll fully refund you. It's always been our policy to refund Clinkers, and there's a good reason why. Because I know that once those hats arrive, there's no shortage of collectors out there that are willing to do whatever it takes to get their hands on a Clink hat. So as a small way of saying thank you for all your patience, please take 10% off your next Clink pre-order by using the discount code DIAMONDHANDS. From our whole team here at the Clink Room, thank you for supporting Clink's incredible designers, and thank you for being the awesome community that you are. Thanks again, Clinkers.
That is how you communicate with your customers. Granted, I do understand that Clink Room isn't a grand scale company like Hat Club or Liz is. I would say in terms of resource size, in terms size of the company, it'd be Lids, Hat Club, and Clink Room. Not to say that Clink Room is kind of a tinky company. It's just not as big of a staff as like Lids would be because they're nationwide. Clink Room is just a different way of producing their hats. But Lids and Hat Club, especially you Lids, because you took the same communication class as my ex did. Both of you passed, so or failed or whatever. But this is how you communicate with your customers in these trying times, especially when you have so many new collectors coming over from the sneaker collecting game. When you have so many regular hat collectors that have been veteran collectors for years now that want these hats, whether it be especially for sports hats, for all these different kind of hype hats as they've been kind of dubbed, but for all these specialized color underbottom, side patch, color pattern hats, sometimes these hats want to be in the hands of an actual fan, and sometimes someone wants this in their hands because it matches well with their shoes or with their outfits. I don't necessarily subscribe to that ideal, but this is a great way that Clink Room is responding to the hat shortage. There's a hat shortage. I know that Views from the Vault had did a video about this, the kind of like the well drying up, a hat drought during the summer, and it's true. Not necessarily that there's more bots or resellers. It's just that there aren't as many, especially with Hat Club, hats being made from the manufacturer because of overseas complications, because of COVID, and with China, I guess, still being kind of a hotspot because everything's still going on. Oh, by the way, if you haven't heard about COVID, I'm your welcoming committee. Thank you for joining society from under your rock for the last 2 years now. There's a global pandemic going on that has really kicked the world in the balls regarding the supply chain. Or like one of my customers had told me when I was trying to sell them a refrigerator, but we couldn't order it for them because it's sold out from LG. And the appliance manager was like, we don't even know if they're going to make it anymore. So we just don't know. The lady had responded that she's like, oh, well, I understand it's a supply train. And we said, chain? She said, no, train. Because I forget the details, but her son works in logistics. And at his work, they've called this a train wreck. Everything, this whole supply chain has become a train wreck. That they're not even joking about it anymore. It's just kind of sad. So, welcome to 2021. There's not a lot of hats being made. There's also a chip shortage. So that's why you can't get your PlayStation 5s or Xboxes or your graphics cards or some other devices. So there's a lot going on. And this is the first time any of the companies, Hat Heaven, My Fitted, Sports World, Lids, Fanatics, Hat Club, For You Caps, Eblin's, trying to think of some other names out there. Even 47 brand. I know that they're not as popular, the dad hats from 47 brand, but they could have some similar issues, not to a grander scale. But this is the first time I've seen any hat company, even New Era themselves. This is the first time I'm seeing anyone from a higher up standpoint on the command chain from a hat manufacturer, hat retailer, address this issue. This is amazing. I saw this video not because of the 10% off. that they mentioned was diamond hands as a code. Not because of that, nor necessarily, I mean, it does help that I still have the $20 for my gift card or credit to use for a future Clink Room purchase. I saw the video, I'm like, I gotta get a Clink Room hat. These guys, this dude, Casey, is coming on camera to dedicate to you hat buyers of, I know that, I know plenty of people just gobble up Clink Room hats because they love to support creators and they love the customization of the uniqueness, customized hats, but the uniqueness of these hats that nowhere else are you going to find these. The Clink Room Gorilla, and it's still the 5950 material, the name, the fit, the swagger, I guess you could say. I know Sergio, Major League Hats, would gobble up these Clink Room hats. He loved them. I know that many other people out there just gobble them up. So I am so happy that the founder came out to make a message, to reach out to, especially you hat collectors out there that do have a more frequency of buying Clink Room hats. I'm subscribed to the email. I don't necessarily buy from them a lot, but seeing this video inspires me. Hearing straight from the horse's mouth is a dedication and a promise that they're going to fulfill our orders. So this is an amazing thing. There's more of the email that's addressing the. Okay, so it's a transcript, really. This is huge that this sets a precedent that future. I love this video. It was only a minute and 43 seconds? 42 seconds. And then under 2 minutes. And I am moved. I feel like Casey was reaching out to me to comfort me that any hats that I have ordered or will order will arrive. Not necessarily on time, because there are factors out of the Clink Room's hands of delivery. So, again, if you're coming out from under your rock, COVID's happening, global pandemic, the supply train wreck is upon us. It's affecting hats. So, be patient. If I can wait 108 years for my team to win a World Series, my favorite team to win a World Series, you can probably wait an extra week or an extra month to get a hat. Not diminishing the value of the hat, but you can wait for it. I'm sure you can wait for it. I'm really calling out Hat Club and Lids here to take notes. I always tell you in class, all the students here, to take notes. But Lids and Hat Club, take note on this A plus of communication that you guys don't really know how to do. Either you guys don't do any communication, or if you do any sort of communication, it feels tone deaf. So I'm not saying to go leaps and bounds right away. Just some baby steps here. Tell us, Lids, that if we want to renew our membership when it runs out, that we can't do it necessarily in store, because not all the stores have a standard register, because they've moved to the mobile registers on the phones, and you can't do it on the mobile phone things. maybe Hat Club should, better communicate when their website does take an absolute shit. That, when you need a code to get in and people are saying the code isn't working, whether you copy and paste it into the bar, the text box, or you type it out, it still doesn't work. And for you to say, worked fine for me, it's very tone deaf. It's just giving us a middle finger there. So it'll take time for you guys to work on your communication. So that's your homework. And everyone else's homework is to go find yourself a Clink Room hat. I'm looking at this Hawaiian Whales hat by Clinker Matte. Pre-order closes September 12th. I'm making this video on the 8th. Sorry, the 9th. Midnight. Estimated delivery is December 21st. I will bet you $20 that's going to be actually in early February. That's my guess. February 3rd, 2022. That's my guess. Really cool hats. It's like a little cartoon. A little cartoon hat. The whale's a little cartoon. There's a rainbow in the back. There was one hat, I think a few weeks ago in mid-August, that was like Abraham Lincoln style, and like, that I gotta have. But I don't think it got enough like votes to move on to pre-order, which sucks. But this is a cool hat. The whale's cute looking. It'd be cool. It's a navy hat and it calls here a snapshot blue under visor. So I'm trying to see like what that color looks like. So it's like a light blue. I have those hats around somewhere, but I'm gonna buy this hat. So by the time you see this video, this hat will be gone. So go find yourself a Clink Room hat. Again, this video I'm gonna try to put out as soon as I can, because I do have some other videos I want that I've already gotten done, but this video will be out pretty fairly soon. Hopefully by September 17th. So, hey, my auto tracing is done. Woohoo! So, I'm going to finish up some videos, some awesome videos that you'll probably have already seen. But, of course, I'm going to always be working on awesome, unique content and having the best edits of any hat channel out there, because I am the #1 hat channel out there as a plural of hats. So, thank you very much for accompanying me for evening class. I always enjoy your company, whether it be morning, noon, night, field trip, in the office here, on the green screen, wherever it is. Hit the subscribe button, join the class, tuition free, never any ads, brought to you by our bookstore, opening up in the 21st century, maybe 22nd, we'll see. And skip the like button, screw the like button, it doesn't mean a thing. Comment down below if you gobble up Clink Room hats, or do you once in a while get hats, or do you only have one hat like me? When was your first Clink Room hat that you bought? And how do you feel about the founder of Clink Room, Casey, coming out and reaching out to you, the hat buyer, about the situation, addressing the hat shortage? How does that make you feel? Do you feel like all the other hat manufacturers and companies need to do this? Or is everyone else okay? Does this kind of address everyone else's issue? Or what are your thoughts about the hat drought that's probably still going on and will be going on for a while? As always, hats off to you for watching. I'll see you next time in class, everyone. Class is dismissed. Bye, everyone.